Hi guys, it's Brook Hoover. I'm a guitar teacher in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I was working with some students yesterday and they're working on the A minor pentatonic scale. And there's a few things I think we can address here that might help quite a few people. When you're playing the scale, try to resolve on a root, third, or fifth. So in A minor, be thinking of the chord when you do the A minor pentatonic scale. It's going to be an A minor chord. So here's a really easy and good way to play that chord. Just laying your index finger flat at the 5th fret. And these chord tones are C, E, and A. So what I'm trying to say is resolve your phrases on one of those notes, such as here's an A. It's kind of like a bullseye or a target. On the second string, check this out. There's your E. I went from, so first string C, A, second string G, E, third string D, C. And then you can play the chord. Or this root here. 4th string, 7th fret. All right, let's move it up. Let's move it up here and do something like, remember that C-A sound, C-A? Just bring it up here. That's 13th fret, 2nd string C to 14th fret, 3rd string A. You can do that all over the neck. See how many different places you can find C-A. Yeah. How about here? Or here? C-A sounds really good. Let's add something to that. Let's go C-A-G-A. How about C-A-G-A? C-A-G is 2nd string, 8th fret, back to A. Up here, it's a little easier up here, I think. C-A-G-A. That's a 13, 14, 12, 14. You can give that C a tiny bend. And then you can play around with it. I did G-A-C-C-A. That's cool. G-A-C-C-A. I love it down here too. G-A-C-C-A. So let me just say something that I think is good to remember. C leads to A and G leads to A. Really, any note could lead to anything, but these actually work every time, pretty much. See how many different places on the neck you can play G-A-C-A. Mistakes are normal. That alarmed me though. Okay. GACA. Okay. I'm going to stretch it out just a little tiny bit with one more idea. So, we're always doing CACA. But check this out. You can do a C sharp. That C sharp, I'm just stretching up a little bit. From a C to a C sharp. See how I slid it up there? So that C sharp brings in more of a major quality. So not everything is minor. Sometimes you're playing. The weird thing about like a blues scale or a minor pentatonic, you can kind of play it over a major chord. It's common to play over major. You play that kind of dark scale over a bright chord. But you can kind of steer your phrasing a little bit more major if you just take that C and slide it up to a C sharp. The C sharp is the major third of A. See what I did there? That's an 8 to a 9 on the first string. So get your pinky strong. If your pinky can't do that, you just got to put more time into your pinky and stretch out your hand. Keep stretching every day, you'll get there. That's a C to a C sharp to an A, second string G, down to E, D. Check this out. Right there. That's a C to a C sharp. And maybe a root. That phrase sounds pretty cool, man. I like it. I mean, here's the minor pentatonic. It sounds good. This sounds a lot more lively. That when you go C to C sharp, it's kind of like minor to major. For some reason, that doesn't work to reverse it. Sounds kind of strange. I mean, you could use it, but it's like major, minor? Really? You really want to go minor, major? Unless you want to, you could reverse it, but I like to go minor, major. That's a C to a C sharp. That really works. Simple. Oh no, another idea. You can go C, D, C sharp. Wow. If this wasn't worth doing, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't tell you about it. But this is so cool. I'm going to stretch the video out a little bit. Again, that's C, D, C sharp. So it's still kind of in that minor pentatonic, but you can warm it up and make it major. And it's, if it fits, if it sounds okay, if you're playing over an A major chord, it's going to sound more appropriate than going a minor third on a major chord kind of fights. It's like, here's your major chord, and you throw that nasty C in there. It's like, it's used. It's a little sour, but bring that C up to C sharp, and it fits. know, it's a little more uplifting than everything minor. You know, if you're like, hey, I'm kind of a dark individual and I like to make everything kind of spooky and minor, man. I'm a heavy duty dude. I'm like, yeah, I know, me too, but you want to be able to control that light and dark. This guitar is kind of naughty. It was rebuilt totally and still is acting kind of weird. It's a Gerson. It's an Italian copy of a Gibson SG. It's pretty Gibson-like, but something was way off on the geometry. We had to rebuild it massively. It's kind of happening now. I played it at some gigs and it was really pretty good, but right now it's kind of sounding a little dead. That's cool. All right, you get the idea. Take that minor pentatonic and just do a few little tweaks, and it really comes alive. It's not such a, I'm doing my scale again. Your wife is going, oh boy, there he goes on a scale. Just sort of tweak it a little bit. Make that C a C sharp, and then lead from C to A, G to A, and I think you're gonna hear some cool stuff happening. All right, man. Have a good weekend, and thanks so much for subscribing. And if you can hit the bell and give me a thumbs up and a comment, that is really cool. I love to hear from you, and I'm glad you're enjoying your guitar. Don't get discouraged. Just keep playing. Everything's cool. Take care. See you later.